This old guy DIY has to do with what I learned in the troubleshooting process for a brand new Husqvarna 455 Rancher that did not send any oil to the bar or chain. And when I got the saw, I noticed that there was no oil going to the chain, and to use the thing I actually sprayed oil on the bar, but then eventually the chain and bar expanded and seized, and then I had to disassemble it and figure out what was going on. So the root cause of the problem was the interface between the line that comes from the bar oil reservoir and the oil pump itself was not correct. So I took it to the technician locally, and what he ended up doing is first he blew air through here, and then he restarted the unit and thought that something would come out, and nothing did. So then he pulled this thing off, we pulled the shroud off, which I show in another video, and he disconnected the rubber piece here, that exit port, to the oil pump itself, and he saw that there was no oil coming out. So then there was just one screw that holds the oil pump in, and he took that screw out from the oil pump. He pulled the oil pump assembly out. It's just about 2 inches long, but he pulled the oil pump assembly out to see how the input line was attached, and the input line was just pushed up against the oil pump assembly. It was not lined up with the hole. So once he lined up the oil pump assembly and the input line, oil came running out of here like a racehorse. So now this thing is ready to put back in service. But as received from Husqvarna, this thing had a defect in that the line from the oil pump reservoir to the oil pump itself was misaligned, and therefore it did not lubricate the bar and the chain, and it cost me about 2 days of screwing around rather than cutting wood. $500. Oh, and when it came to the Husqvarna warranty for the burned up plastic piece, they said, oh, that's a part that's consumable, so that's on you. So, I mean, it was only $11 in parts, about 3 hours of my time with local parts sellers and repairmen, and 3 or 4 hours on the internet trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe I should have stuck with the steel that I'd been using for 30 years. Have a great day.